What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video, creating a sketch illustration of Freddy Krueger. Let's begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines in the center of our page to help with the symmetry of our drawing. We're going to start from the very top, so I'm going to lightly sketch out a line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Now we don't want to go too dark because we'll eventually want to erase this out. Now at the top, we're going to draw another line going across from left to right. So start with the left side, and then extend that out towards the right. Now I'm going to use these lines to help us create a circle. From the center, let's go all the way up to the top. Just going to mark this off with a short line. Let's take that same distance down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now I'm going to do the same thing across this horizontal line, taking this distance over towards the left. Just going to mark off the left side of our circle. Take this over towards the right and do the same thing. Now we want to connect each of these marks with a curve to create our circle. So we'll start with the top left. Now our circle doesn't have to be perfect, we just want to get the right size and location on our page. We can go back and just smooth this out. Let's add a line coming down the side of our circle. So start at the left, come all the way down towards the bottom, go to the right and do the same thing. Let's add another line going across the bottom of our circle from left to right. Now with our character, we're going to tilt the head forward, so the hat's going to sit on top of the forehead. Let's go to the center line all the way over towards the left. I'm just going to draw the front edge of the hat brim. Curve this down, just up above the bottom of our circle. And we'll just bend that back up towards the right. And then from the end of the hat brim to the side of our circle, it's going to add a curve, coming down and then back up. From the side of our circle, let's angle the hat, going up and in towards the top. And we'll connect the top with a curve, going up and then down. Let's go back to the bottom of the hat, add another curve for the hat brim, coming down and then up. Step up and draw that again. Now to place the eyes along the bottom of our circle, let's leave a gap in the center, go to the left side, I'm just going to bend the brow, coming in and then up, go to the right side and do the same thing. Now from the bottom of the brow, I'm just going to follow the curve of the circle going out and up along the side. And I'm just going to bend this around and then back down towards that bottom line. Now let's draw the bottom of the eye. From the outside, I'm just going to curve this down and just tuck that up underneath the brow on both sides. Now let's go back to the center, go all the way down towards the bottom. I'm just going to mark off the edge of the nose with a straight line from left to right. From the center, let's angle the nose going up and out towards the left and right side. And then we'll angle this back up and in towards the inside of the brow. Now the top edge of the mouth is going to sit along the point of the nose, so we'll start on the left. Curve the nose down and then up. And we'll bend the mouth going out and then down towards the side. Let's go back to the left side. I'm going to draw the bottom of the mouth coming down, round this out, and go up towards the right. From the bottom edge of the mouth, let's step down, just mark off the chin with a straight line. Now we're going to go out to the side of this line, curve the jaw coming down and then in towards the bottom. Let's go back up to the top and layer the ears underneath the hat and the side of the head. From here, we're going to step out, curve the ear coming down, and then just bend that in towards the side of the head. And then just underneath the ears, let's slope the shoulders, coming down and out towards the side. Now I want to complete the image of this drawing by adding the hand over on the left side. So let's start with the palm, just underneath the ear on the side. Start with a straight line going across the top. From the sides, draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Now on the outside, we're just going to extend the index finger, going all the way up towards the top. And then angle this down and in. Now with the second finger, we're just going to angle this across the face. So starting down here, go up and out, just across the nose, towards the side, and then angle this back down and out. Let's add the third finger, coming across, just underneath the nose and out. Angle this back out towards the bottom. And then the third finger, just going to come down across the chin, and then back up. Now with our rough sketch in place, let's go back and lightly erase some of these guidelines. Now that we have our clean rough sketch in place, let's move to the tip of our pencil and lightly add a second level of detail. Now we're also going to refine the shape. Let's start with the inside edge of the brow. Now I don't want to go too dark because we're going to leave some room to make some adjustments if needed. So we're just going to add a little bit more detail and shape to the upper brow. Just coming around the side and then down. I'm just going to add the eyelid on top. Just adding some folds. Then adding the eyelid. And then just darkening up the bottom of the eye. Now we're just going to be adding some more wrinkles as we go. I'm going to layer the iris underneath. I'm just going to lightly block this out first, just to make sure that we have the right position. And then just gradually darken that up. Adding some wrinkles in between the eyes and underneath. Now going down to the bottom, I'm going to loosely add some detail to the nose, starting with the tip. And remember, we're going to be overlapping the hands on top of the face, so we don't want to get too detailed. Just working around those guidelines. Also adding some openings, some scars. Now at this stage, I can always reposition the fingers if I just want to expose some of the face. And right here, I probably don't want to cover the nose and the mouth too much, so we're just going to lower that finger a little bit later. Just blocking the teeth. Adding some wrinkles underneath the mouth. And now here, I'm just going to add some more shape to the hands. Starting with the main part of the glove. Just adding some sections to the fingers. Now this finger is going to be okay going across the face. I'm just going to bend the finger coming down towards the tip of the blade. I'm going to go back and lightly erase that third finger because I don't want it covering the face too much. And just change that fourth finger into the third finger. Going around the chin. And then the last finger, I'm just going to fold this down. Some more wrinkles to the ears. Just going to rip up the edge of the shirt collar. And just adding that fold in the hat. Bring that down a little bit lower. Now once we're happy with the level of detail, we'll go back and darken up those lines, adding some more contrast. And we'll start with the fingers first, because this will overlap the face. And again, just adding a little bit more shape and detail. Also going to switch to the side edge of our pencil to add a bit of shading and a little bit of reflection to the blade. And now with those blades in place, we can go back and start adding some detail to the face. Just going to start with that bottom edge of the hat brim. Just adding a cut on the side. And then go back to the brow and start adding some detail. I'm also adding some spots and scarring in these open gaps on the face. So tucking the pupils in underneath the eyelid. And just lightly darken up the iris. Now the hat's going to cast a bit of a shadow across the top of the head. So I'm just going to use the side edge of our pencil, just darken that up, and then fade that down. dark shadow underneath the nose, going down towards the mouth. And we'll add those wrinkles around the top edge of the mouth. Just going to add a few small teeth along the bottom. We'll go up and just add the teeth along the top. Just adding that gum line. Just working our way across. Let's darken up the gums. And darken up the inside of the mouth, going around the teeth. We're just going to continue to add some more wrinkles just underneath the eyes and across the cheeks. And just darken up those areas underneath the eye. I'm also going to add a dark shadow across the top. Now the head's going to cast a shadow across the top of the neck. So just going to darken this up and fade that down. Go in and shade in the entire hat area, starting with the brim. I'm just going to go back and just enhance the contrast of our shadows. Now as we get near the end of our drawing, we'll continue to add some more contrast and details, and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. This is a sketch illustration of Freddy Krueger. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. And if you want to keep drawing with me, you might want to check out this video over here. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.